Hey guys, what's up? It's Jimmy, and today we're taking a look at my top 5 favorite Pokémon songs. And stay tuned for the end of the video to find out just what was inside this envelope. I'm not musically gifted. The only instrument I can kind of play is the recorder. Aw yeah, 2nd grade. However, I've always had a huge soft spot in my heart for video game music. More specifically for this video, Pokémon music. The music in Pokémon games has always been a huge part of the experience for me. The excitement I feel as I encounter my first wild Pokémon of the game, or the satisfaction I feel once the credits start to roll, heavily rely on the music that plays. Today, I'll be counting down my personal favorite songs from the main series Pokémon games. So, let's begin! You'll never forget the first time you encounter a legendary Pokémon. Your heart is racing and the music is just as intense as the amount of Ultra Balls you'll be flinging. The song that plays when you encounter Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres in Fire Red and Leaf Green is one of my personal favorites. In the original Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow, the legendary Pokémon shared the same theme as normal wild Pokémon, but the remakes made some changes. This version has a slight pitch change compared to the normal wild battle theme, but it works in solidifying the stakes of the match. You've already caught tons of Pokémon at this point, and your Pokédex is practically filled to the brim, but now it's time for a real challenge. I've always felt that the Johto region gives off a very old and relaxed vibe. It's filled with rich history and adorable Pokémon. Azalea Town, one of the earlier towns in the game, is home to multiple Slowpoke and an androgynous gym leader named Bugsy. It also is home to my favorite song of the game. However, I think it's most effective when played in Blackthorn City. Not only is this city's name an odd thing to be associated with such a peaceful and happy song, but it's also home of the 8th Johto Gym. It's the final destination in the region before the Elite Four, and this relaxed and cheery song makes me feel all warm and fuzzy, and nostalgic for the beginning of my journey. Your quest is just about coming to a close, or so you think, and this song perfectly fits the mood. My personal favorite rendition is the version used in the Sevi Islands, 4 and 5, from Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's a remastering that stays true to the original, and it's great. The 5th generation gets so much unnecessary flack from so many Pokémon fans, and it drives me nuts. It did some of the most inventive things in the series so far. For example, when you get to a gym leader's final Pokémon in their roster, this song begins to play. If you're a seasoned Pokémon player, then a gym leader shouldn't be too hard for you to take down. But for those moments when you find yourself struggling and you're down to your last Pokémon as well, the battle gets way more intense and the music matches the emotion of the fight. Hopefully, future installments will put this feature back in, because it's so darn cool. The theme for the Hoenn Elite 4 has to be the coolest of any that have come so far. It's got trumpets, it's got clapping noises, it's got everything except for cats. It doesn't have cats. Whenever I hear it, it takes me back to the days where I'd fight them over and over just trying to get my Blaziken to level 100. Not only that, but it's the perfect way to get hyped up before the champion battle that's looming in the distance. I am absolutely stoked to hear how it's remastered in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Like I said before, Generation 5 gets nowhere near as much praise as I think it should. It brought a truly gripping story to the table for the first time in the series. The credits came at a moment that I was not expecting, and the music that played was some of the most epic stuff that I've ever heard. Black and White were a true adventure, and I felt so connected to the characters in those games. The credits were like a wrapping paper sealing a perfect gift. It's that good, and just another reason why you should give Black and White a chance if you haven't played them yet. Seriously, go do it right now. Go and buy a copy. Or two. Now for the exciting announcement. I'm one of a select group of YouTubers that gets to share a preview of the upcoming Symphonic Evolutions concert series with you, the viewer. Can you recognize this classic Pokémon song? That's right, it's the Victory Road theme from Pokémon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I attended the Symphony of the Goddesses tour back when that was making its rounds, and many of the people behind that are also working on this Pokémon one. When I first heard that, I knew we were going to be in for a treat. If you're planning on attending Worlds later this year, make sure you attend the Symphony's premiere event the day before on August 15th. It'd be the perfect way to get excited about all the matches taking place during the tournament. If you can't make it or just want more Pokémon music, don't worry, the next show is in Philadelphia on September 19th. If you do attend, be sure to bring your 3DS. You'll be able to get tons of street passes that you can exchange for Pokémiles. If you've never gone to one of the VGC events before, then you can experience what a Pokémon exclusive convention is like. Don't forget your trading cards, and cosplay is absolutely encouraged. This isn't some uptight concert, it's a laid-back gathering for fans of the series both long-time and new. You could even wear shorts. I heard they're comfy and easy to wear. There, I made the joke. I did it. I made the joke, guys. For further information about Symphonic Evolutions, check out Maryland.com and Bulbagarden. Links are down below in the description. To get another preview, check out Chugga Conroy's channel. He's up next. You can also check out some of my other videos, like my top 5 Pokemon spin-offs. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe. Hopefully I'll see some of you at the New York event. If that ever happens, I don't know, but I hope so.